Nikki.
And I'm Niall.
And welcome to week 6 of Building Our Bundle. This is our last episode in our winter session, and we can't believe that it's been 6 full weeks of sharing space together and learning all of these different skills and teachings to go into our bundles. Today we're going to talk about the spirit as a bundle item. We're going to go through a bit of a guided practice, share some teachings about spirituality and what that can mean for our healing, and then we'll share an activity with you that you might want to do at home to connect with your own spirit.
In order to start talking about the spirit as a bundle item, we want to guide you through a mindfulness practice intended to help you connect with your spirit. Start by finding a position that is comfortable for your body. Just breathe at a pace that feels nourishing. With each inhale, imagine that the air in your lungs is making your body lighter and lighter. As you breathe, you are feeling so light that you may even begin to float above your chair, above your house, into the sky, feeling light and safe and relaxed. Perhaps you continue to float higher and higher into the clouds, into the stars. Way up here, you feel yourself becoming aware of all the energy around you. You begin to notice that each star in the sky has an aura, an energy, and a spirit. As you float among these cosmic beings, you become aware of their connections to one another and to you. As you feel the energy of all these beings, you begin to notice an aura within you begin to glow. Take a moment to connect with this feeling, with your spirit awakening to find connection with all of creation. As you set your intention on connecting with your spirit, you can feel the energy of your spirit strengthen. What begins as a small glow inside you begins to grow and grow until your body is fully consumed with a beautiful colored light. The light feels warm and familiar. It begins to grow stronger and stronger and permeates from the limits of your physical body into the vastness of space. As it spreads, it touches each star in the sky, creating new auras of light in an astounding display of color and movement. As you float there in the heart of creation, you feel an astounding sense of belonging, of connection, of purpose, and of love. You take a few more deep breaths here in this place of unlimited connection. With each inhale, you bring in that feeling of connection. With each exhale, letting go of thoughts and feelings that sit heavy on your spirit. With one more deep inhale, you feel yourself start to sink back through space, slowly and peacefully, through the clouds, through the roof of your house, and back into your chair. You may resituate yourself in your body by taking a few more breaths, wiggling your fingers or toes, and thanking your spirit for all it does for you.
So for today's teaching, we want to talk about the spirit as a bundle item. And really, this idea about the spirit as being a bundle item is really what got us to think about this program in the first place. I know growing up as an Indigenous person in the city, not necessarily feeling connected to my culture, to my territory, to my people, I didn't necessarily felt like I had that permission to connect with my own spirit or to connect with bundle items that I know would help me in my journey. And I've come to learn through different experiences, learning from different teachers, that all of us carry a bundle, and that bundle is there for us no matter how much blood quantum we have, no matter if we know our spirit name, no matter if we know our clans, that bundle is always there for us. And it's just a matter of us learning how to recognize those items in our path and to make the decision as to whether we want to pick them up or not. And so that relates to the sort of items that we might see in our bundles, but that also has to do with our experiences that we have and the teachings that we come to understand. And that could be teachings that are spiritual teachings, cultural teachings, but also throughout this program, we've really been trying to focus on learning about different skills and different approaches to support our own well-being. And we do that so that we can honor ourselves as being part of that bundle.
It doesn't matter how old you are, if you grew up with the culture or not, you can start at any time. Everybody has that right to pick up their bundle. That bundle the way I look at it are tools to help me get in touch with my spirit, and also get in touch with I guess my connection with the first family or creation around me. It's also a direct link to my ancestors, and I utilize that connection whenever I'm feeling sad. I know that, if I can just utilize my bundle and build that connection with my ancestors in creation and with my own spirit, then it's the first step of walking that Minubamatsuan, or that good path.
So I think sometimes when we think about a bundle, it can seem really intimidating to know where to start, or it feels like we don't have the right to ask to hold a bundle, or that we need to be bestowed a bundle. And I think those things are true to an extent, but really where we start is by setting that intention and setting that desire to want to connect with our spirits and to the rest of the spiritual world. And when we set that intention, whether that's using tobacco or prayer or ceremony, we notice that everything in creation starts to work with us in order to realize the things that we want in this life. When we set that intention and say that I want to walk this path, I want to hold my bundle, things will start to line up in our lives to enable us to live that life that we want. Our spirit is always with us. It's always there. We're spirit first, and then we got all these other things added on, our physical body, our thoughts, and our emotions. And sometimes all of those things kind of cloud up our connection with our spirits and maybe make it hard for us to know what our spirit is trying to tell us. So when we're thinking about using the spirit, connecting with the spirit, we really need to get in touch with that sort of essence within ourselves, that voice within ourselves that can enable us to know, what path we're supposed to be going in. So we have an activity for you today to begin to identify, ways that you can build your spiritual connection and sort of remove yourself from situations that maybe take you out of connection with your spirit. So you can think about your spirit as being always there, but sometimes our reception or signal strength can waver. Kind of like when you're on a cell phone and maybe you're in the basement and you have less reception than you do on the top floor. I think sometimes our spiritual energies are kind of like that, where we have greater connection in some places and a weaker connection in other places. And so when we begin to identify those things, it enables us to spend more time in the places where our spirit feels nurtured and happy. So this week we want to reflect on how your spirit feels connected or disconnected in different environments. First, start off by thinking about what are 3 things that decrease your feelings of connection to your spirit. Could be places you are in, or behaviors that you engage in, or people that you're around. What are 3 things that increase your spiritual connection? These can be places that you go, people you're around, practices you engage in. And then what are 3 ways that you can nurture or protect your spirit? We hope you enjoyed listening in on our teachings about the spirit as a bundle item, and we really hope that you continue to walk that path and build your bundle. We want to invite you to be part of our next session of Building Our Bundle that's starting in April. It will be a completely different series, so don't worry if you've already attended this session or the previous one. You're always welcome to join in our groups. Also, just to let you know that anyone who has been watching along, you are also eligible to be part of our mentorship program so that you can work one-on-one with one of our team members around your own mental or spiritual health goals. Get in touch with us if that's something that you're interested in engaging in. Thank you so much for the last 6 weeks. It's been amazing to connect with you and to share these teachings with you, and we really hope they've been helpful in feeling some sense of well-being. Talk to you soon. Bamampi.
Bamampi in Miigwech.